See, if you guys would hear me in the mornings, you'd love
What happens in the mornings?
I don't know why, but I fart in the mornings.
Oh, yeah. And really, I don't.
Yeah.
And more than that, really, there's something about the shape of your ass that like amplifies the sound of. I mean, it's amazing.
Fantastic.
It really is. It's like she can never get away with just sneaking anything out because it's like it always is super loud.
Awesome.
It really is.
So I guess that
I always get a warning is what I'm saying, and I'm okay with that.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓂. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're going to get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm going to wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that wants to remind you. Tattoos really hurt. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello. Welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 384. I'm your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my absolute favorite flesh-covered fucktoy, Mr. SC.
Yeah.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. Nut! Show Kitty is being annoying Kitty tonight.
Yeah, he's uppity.
He's very uppity. He should be napping, and he's not.
Yeah. Well, he's excited. It's showtime for him, too, I guess.
Showtime!
Question mark.
So, oh my gosh. I think we have a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Do you?
Well, I think so.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm very prepped. I'm very prepped for the show.
Okay. Well, good, I think. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I won't ask you to do any like evasive maneuvers or anything like that.
I might do them anyway. Scary thought. No, so we just had our 10-year wedding anniversary, and we talked about it last episode about our mystery tattoos that we were doing. Well, we got them done yesterday, and yeah, I fucking love it. I got a BDSM praying mantis, and it's right there. And I posted pictures on my Facebook page and on my Twitter. So, you'll also see it on YouTube if you watch the video.
Sure.
But it's really fucking cool, and I dig it a lot, and it really, really, really fucking hurt in certain spots. And then Bach had to do had to give me the bitch spray, and I love the bitch spray.
The numbing spray?
Yes.
AKA also known as?
Bitch spray.
Yeah. Well, you were doing actual tears.
I did. Well, when he was into the, like, right where your wrist, your wrist, where your hand meets your arm. I mean, the bendy part. Yeah. Fucking tears did come down.
I know. I had to leave that way I wouldn't laugh at you.
Yeah,
I was trying to be sensitive to your feelings.
Because I love how it's just, you get so amused at my pain.
Well, you volunteered for this pain.
Yes, I know
this
that.
This is not a normal pain, and I know for a fact you're not going to die. As soon as he stops, you're going to feel immediately better.
No, I know.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So it's easy for me to compartmentalize. You crying, really, then it's just, you volunteered for this. You want this. Not only do you want it, you're actually paying this person to do this to you.
This to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
so
yours was pretty spicy too. Don't say shit.
Well, no tears. I mean,
well, I know no tears, but God damn it, you definitely didn't like it.
Well, your armpit's a weird spot to get tattooed. Not my armpit, but like
it was at the hairline,
right at my inner arm from my armpit down inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's sure, but I wasn't gonna die.
Well, no, you're not going to.
It was okay. It was okay. It was worth it. Totally worth it.
I thought it was totally worth it.
100%. I like my tattoo.
Yeah, I love my tattoo.
Yeah.
I think
you did a good job. I didn't even put it. Awesome. I put no dicks on you at all.
No dicks at all. In fact, it wasn't what I thought he was, because we both said we're going to take a guess of like What do you think it is? And I went first. And so I just sit there with it wrapped up, not peeking at it.
Yeah. No, you actually sat the entire time and didn't look at it.
Yep.
Didn't see it at all until mine was done.
Until yours was complete finito.
Yeah. So it was a surprise.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. A very happy surprise.
Good.
I was excited.
That's the idea.
So yay!
I think we both did a good job picking stuff for each other.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, no like weird names or anything like that, that would curse us forever. You know what I mean? You tattoo somebody else's name on you that's not like a relative, like a father, mother,
I just pictured
you're rolling the dice, buddy.
like a big old star stunt cock.
Yeah. Oh,
that would be fucking. He'd be like, "Bitch, what did you do? Why would you do this to me?"
You would have had to have picked that for me. Yeah, and I don't know. That wouldn't be nearly as bad as like you putting my name on you or something. I don't know. I'm in that idea that it's like bad juju. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God.
I'm not really superstitious about anything, but anytime it's ever come up, I'm like, no, you can't. Don't tattoo stuff like that on you.
Well, to me, that's that. Oh my God, that would just sound so fucking awful. If I'm talking to like Bach and I'm like, hey, you know what I want you to tattoo on SC? My name or a portrait of me. It's like, oh my God.
I know.
That would be awful. Like, no. He's cool with it. We've talked about it before in the past.
Some people would do that, though.
I know.
That's completely
horrible.
Yes, it is, but it's not that uncommon. I don't think that somebody would do that. If we took a poll, I'm sure there'd be plenty of people like, fuck yeah, I do that right to my man or woman or whoever. Doesn't seem like a good policy. You know what I mean?
It's like in the minute the tattoo is over, I fucking dumped his ass.
Oh, God.
Now that is a total cuntosaurus.
Yeah.
I would say. That's awful.
We kind of proved that we knew each other anyway. Like
we kind of proved that we knew each other.
Well, to each other. I mean, because I pick something for you that you like and you pick something for me that I like. Yeah, without asking or knowing, without any input, we managed to get stuff that we both enjoy. And
it's so funny too, because like I thought you were going to get something geometric on me or something like that because you talk about it all the time. So that's why. Yeah. And you thought that I was going to get you a derpy tiger.
Or a rooster.
Those
are my two ideas I thought that you would get. Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Not a three-eyed cat with flames.
You got a three-eyed Floki.
Yeah, man.
Who is currently trying to attack me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, he's about as angry. I think so. Sure. Anyway,
we're going to go see Ari Shaffir next week.
That's right.
Yay!
Stand-up comedian.
Next Friday.
If you're not familiar.
No, that's true.
Some people don't know.
Oh, I'm sure he's pretty well known.
He's like hated by every Kobe Bryant fan that ever lived. Pretty much.
Maybe a smidge.
There's been threats to like literally throw him off a cliff.
Yeah, there has.
Because of jokes he made after the helicopter crash.
I have to say,
he goes hard, though.
I have to say, though, I mean, I know my sense of humor is different from a lot of people's, but if you're listening to this and, you'll probably find the humor in this. But we were watching, it was they just had Skank Fest South down in Texas.
A big comedy festival put on by a lot of the comics.
Put on by Louis J. Gomez.
Well, they follow and watch.
Well, they had the roast of Louis.
Okay.
And I suggest that you watch it on YouTube because it's funny. But if you like fucked up sense of humor, there you go.
Not all of it was like my favorite. Obviously, the comedians that were doing it weren't like preparing for going on Comedy Central or anything like that.
Oh no!
Like really, Shane Gillis had the best little group of all of them.
Oh, I have to agree. Sure. Shane Gillis fucking killed it.
Right. It's hard not to laugh at somebody who looks like Mimsy. It's really, really hard. Mimsy!
I'm still really glad that I got to get a picture with him when I met him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you know that they sell a dildo branded as the Olive Garden breadstick? It's the Breadstick Dildo.
Is it like just an old breadstick or question mark?
You know,
What are
it
we
could
working with
be.
here?
It could be because I mean,
Plasticized.
you leave those damn things overnight, like on the stove or something. You end up with goddamn swords the next day.
No, they had the YouTubers Evan and Caitlin do an epoxy pour around it and homemade Etsy you a breadstick dildo. It was all you can eat night. They made a lot of them that day.
And and they brand it as, instead you can't say Olive Garden, of course, because it's Olive Garden, but it's Love Garden.
Okay.
So like love. It's like long battery life, 100% silicone, looks just like a breadstick. And it does. It's even looks like little sprinkles of porcelain on top. No, I see it. I'll show it
people
to you.
have some weird ideas into things that they want to,
Shove up their crotch
put
or
inside
put in
of
their
them.
ass.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, if you're into what you're into, well, I don't know. We watched this thing today. Well, I don't know if you were fucking like paying attention to it or not.
Probably not.
You were busy, but there was this 25-year-old girl who was married to a 70-year-old man.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was watching it with you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I couldn't remember because I've had a lot of prepping today. I've been here all damn day. So anyway, it was very weird. She's like, "Oh yeah, like he was really hot when I first saw him," and I'm like, whoa, like she kind of like acted like a little hood rat, but you know what I mean? But like a British hood rat.
A Canadian. It was Canadian. Yeah, I thought for sure it was Canadian.
Like, oh, sorry, you're all pissed off that we're together. Whatever. Anyway, and he's... Okay.
70.
He's fucking 70.
Right.
And it was, oh my God. And but
I
the
like
thing,
it when you use your descriptive words. It was like, oh my God. It was like nar, man. Stuff. Oh no.
dude. Anyway,
Come on, bro.
Shut up. Well, the whole thing is she like freaked out so bad when she was like, "Don't you dare die in your sleep! Don't you dare die! Don't you dare die in your sleep!" And she's like, "Oh my God!"
Well, that was my favorite part because really, so you want me to be alive and have the panic of me dying? Like you don't just want me to not wake up? What are you saying?
I want you to suffer. I want to watch the life leave your fucking eyes.
Don't you dare die without me watching, son of a bitch.
You know it's the only way I can get the ultimate orgasm.
But at the end of the day, everybody's a consenting adult, so there's absolutely like no problem with it at all. I mean, it's one of those things where you can't see
I'm
why
his caretaker now.
you can't see. You might not understand why somebody would be into that. Like a 25-year-old, like in my mind, I'm like, I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. Tear it up, Buttercup. You guys are literally both well into adulthood.
Yes.
At 25, you are allowed to do whatever you want, and you should. So you want to date a 70-year-old? Go ahead. I mean, do your thing. Marry them, have kids, do whatever you want to do.
They did. They have a baby.
But at least it looked like it. We never really had confirmation as to that
if the kid was before or after.
We saw a young child, but we don't know whose child it is.
If she had it before, I mean, I could honestly see where people were like, yeah, you're doing it for stability. You're doing it for, to, like, he's got a lot of money. And
I mean, I don't even care if like, somebody's a gold digger one way or the other. Does not matter to me.
I know. If you guys, whatever.
You're entitled to dig gold and somebody else is entitled to give said gold digger their money. It's their fucking money.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's absolutely true. Do what you want.
As long as nobody's like conning somebody out of their money somehow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's bad.
But as far as consenting adult, really, do what you want to do. 70-year-old though, 25. Seems like a stretch.
It's probably what happens. Like it's like a taffy pull to get them hard.
Well, they have pills for that, so that's not necessarily true.
Probably no, they do now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because oh god, that just reminded me when I said taffy pull of when I did that one photo shoot. I worked with this like older woman when I was like 21 years old at a beauty supply place, whatever. Anyway, she's like, "Can you come and take dirty pictures of me, my boyfriend, and my roommate?"
Okay.
I'm like, all right. And then I was talking to my friend and he goes, "Oh my God, I've got to see this. I want to come too." So I'm like, all right, you can come with me. You can be my lighting person. So whatever. And now keep in mind, I'm in, 21 and they're in their like late 50s to mid 60s.
Okay. Well, go on. Yeah, tell me about it there. What's going on?
Well, one of the guys comes out fucking Winnie the Poohing it wearing a Joe Cool t-shirt. Now, if you don't know who Joe Cool is, that's who Snoopy is when he puts sunglasses on. So it had a picture of Snoopy on it and he's fucking... She's in lingerie. She's bent over this like naked dude that looks like Albert Einstein.
Okay.
On a kitchen chair.
Right.
And he's spanking her ass. And then she starts pulling on the Joe Cool's dick. I mean, and it was like a taffy pull. And she's like, "Yeah, this happens because of his liver medication." And I'm like, okay, click. Click, click.
Why do we have to go XXX on this photo shoot? Did this have to happen? Oh, okay. Okay.
No, but it was hilarious because on the way there, like it was kind of a drive because she's like, "Yeah, just follow me." We pulled in, we stopped at a liquor store. She goes, "What do you guys want to drink?" And we're like, all right. So she fucking bought us liquor. And then she's like, "I got Percocets. I got this." She kept trying to fucking feed us pills. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Well, come to find out, after it just started her in lingerie and then it started into full on, getting down and she wanted porno pictures. And she's like, "You guys want to get high?" Want to get high? We're like, we're kind of drunk already. And she's like, "Why don't you join the party?" And they had porn playing on TV. I was like, oh my God, this totally turned into one of those things. My friend is trying so hard to keep it together. Cause he's like, holy fuck. I was like, well, he joined in.
Come on. He went fist deep in the lemon party. Like he went right into the meringue.
Dude, he totally fucking joined in.
Okay, see, it was working for him.
So
he liked the idea of being pursued by some older, experienced people.
Oh my gosh!
So who's to say that this 25-year-old that you were said that led you to this story, whatever. They don't seem like they're hurting anybody.
Have a drinking problem? The only thing I can hook up with them is if I'm hammered.
Well, I did hear a Canadian accent, so there's probably some drinking involved. There's heavy winters up there, really. I mean, they're just about to start winter. They're getting ready for depression.
Anyway, I mean, whatever. Like who you like, love who you love. I don't give a shit. Just as long as you're not hurting anybody.
70 years older, or no.
18 and up.
I mean, I guess theoretically could be a great grandparent too.
Well, she said that her father was the same age. Her father was 70 as well. Same age as her dad.
Yeah, which,
So what the hell was happening when she was a little kid? Like maybe was daddy like touching her? And so she's like,
wow.
Is that what?
I like how you go right to like with somebody being molested, not, just two people.
I don't know.
Sometimes somebody gets whatever.
Sometimes things just go south.
Yeah, I mean, there's some 70-year-olds that are really, young at heart kind of a thing,
Just got a transplant. Got a new.
Sure.
Dicker's going to last me a couple more years.
And really, if you're a 70-year-old and you're like out on the prowl in a reasonable, and she's a reasonably attractive girl, there's nothing wrong with her, really.
No.
Especially in the woods in Canada, she is a 10 for sure. Really, in the woods, there might only be a population of like 800 where they're at. We don't know. We don't know. This could be the fucking Alaska frontier. It could be like Jules' parents, is what I'm saying. And a 70-year-old, what are you talking? You need somebody to feed to the bear if somebody comes and attacks you. Honey, go get that goddamn bear. Here's your stick. It's not bear season. We can't shoot them.
Make sure I can watch you. Gotta see you die. Gotta make sure you're dead.
I mean, maybe it's just,
don't you dare die in your sleep.
It's really a catch in the wild frontier. Like to have somebody that knows where all the magic berries are kept. Like he knows all the psychedelic berries for miles around his house. He could be really useful is what I'm saying.
It could be. Oh, it reminded me how we were just talking about getting fresh tattoos. Same fucking dude that asks me almost every time. He's like, "Can I lick your fresh tattoo?" He wants to lick my fresh tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
no.
It's good. In the words of somebody on The Breakfast Club, the movie, it's good to want things. Or was that 16 Candles? I don't know which one. It was an angsty 80s TV movie. No, not TV movie. Regular movie clip.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to want things.
Okay. I don't remember. There was someone on Twitter, we were talking about fart cake, farting on cakes. Well, he sent me a video of people are doing it called fart bread.
Fart bread?
Fart bread.
That seems more reasonable.
So you can do it on bread, and they not only bread, but even like grilled cheese.
Okay.
And baguettes.
To me, it seems like a savory item. Fart bread really does.
Sure, why not?
I think it's definitely a savory item.
They don't, you can have it Mike's way. Well, this is not Mike.
No.
You need to specify.
Right.
This is like Maria. No, but, and it sits there just like with the cake person, right? They're squatting down on the floor. Like there's a bunch of different kinds of like rolls and bread on the floor with a microphone, and they're wearing, like yoga pants, and they just turn around and they're like, and just like blow on a fucking piece of bread.
There's obviously a big market for that now. Maybe farting is just coming around to like popular culture.
Well, here's the thing though, Nola. Farting has been around
Everybody's
for a
huffing
long
that gas.
Huff that gas. But farting's been around for a long time. Like there's that Brazilian fart fetish.
We've been talking about it for a long time for sure.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you guys would hear me in the mornings, you'd love
What happens in the mornings?
I don't know why, but I fart in the mornings.
Oh, yeah. And really, I don't.
Yeah.
And more than that, really, there's something about the shape of your ass that like amplifies the sound of. I mean, it's amazing.
Fantastic.
It really is. It's like she can never get away with just sneaking anything out because it's like it always is super loud.
Awesome.
It really is.
So I guess that
I always get a warning is what I'm saying, and I'm okay with that.
My head is right there, and you're gonna crop dust me on that one. It's like, well, whatever.
At least I know. Yeah, I mean, imagine not knowing and just realizing when the fog rolls in.
What do you mean? Imagine
I'm
not
saying
knowing.
Everybody knows what that's like, getting crop dusted and not knowing until the fog rolled
a little
in.
Silent but deadly for you.
Yeah, you'd rather know it was coming, I think. You could like brace yourself.
Yeah. Let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Huzzah! All right.
Totally took a shot at which one of these things it was.
Well, you
That
were
was right.
You were correct.
Nice.
You win. Yay.
Good job.
All right, so my porn pick of the week. I've been kind of crabby and pissy the past like 2 days. So what I'm thinking is it's that time rolling around again, and I'm not really. I get horny in spurts.
Okay, like awake.
No.
Right.
No.
Sure.
No. Like, I mean, I won't be, I'm really, like, I've got too many things on my brain. Like, I've got things to do, or I'm thinking about something or whatever. I'm having one of my spaz attacks. I'm not thinking about sex. But then, like, maybe 5 minutes later, after I've calmed down a bit or whatever, I'm just like, rawr! Like, I want to go absolutely, like,
okay.
Wolverine.
Right, you're minute
badger,
by minute is what you're saying.
Honey badger, yeah.
I mean, day to day, there's most days you're gonna think about it at least a little bit at some point, probably.
Yeah, but I can't pinpoint what it's going to be though. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? It's like I want them right now. It could be a smell. It could be something I see. It's all over the place right now.
All over the place.
It's all over the fucking map, like this show.
You never know. Never know what it's going to be.
So,
which is convenient for me, really.
Well, it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. No, I don't have to try to plan my day. You know?
Why would you have to try to plan your day?
I don't have to because I don't have to because I know it's up in the air. It doesn't matter.
Is she going to want it tonight? Oh. Hey, whatever.
Is there going to be an assault later on?
Could be.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'd like to know ahead of time.
That's always on the table.
I would like to know ahead of time, so I like getting warnings, is what I'm saying. I figured out. I know how to read the tea leaves.
Well, I mean, there's never a time where it's not on the table, because remember we were watching that thing about that old show Mansplaining that used to be on Spike TV, that they were saying that if your girlfriend's being bitchy, fuck her.
That was some old school logic there for you. I mean, obviously she wants to get laid or she's bitching at you, so, you know.
Yeah, bitch. If you're being bitchy, then you just need to get fucked, and then, you know.
That's all you need is a little bit of dick, honey.
Throw a fucking dildo at her or something.
That?
Just be like, oh, and also, I have, now they did say that, semen is an antidepressant, which I have heard that I've heard that before, and I've talked about that before.
So it must be true.
Well, I don't know, but if I'm depressed, that's going to be like the suckiest blowjob, because you're not wanting, you're like, I mean, it's like, but then again, if you're into those people that are into like tears and depression, be like, yeah, I'm going to fuck you, depressed whore, and then make her feel better.
I mean, I like to think that it's not that, it's the idea if I give you a little bit of love while you're in that low place, you might be willing to go that extra mile for me.
Give a little bit.
You know what I mean? Sometimes if I'm thinking in like some sort of predator mode, which a lot of guys are, let's be honest. If I'm doing that. Oh,
good. She's vulnerable.
This is what I'm saying. A lot of guys are going to jump right in on that, give you the little bit that you need just in order to get exactly what they want. The American way.
It's like, honey, pat her on the head. I'll give you a little bit now to get you through the morning. Yeah. Then you're going to have to come back for the rest of it.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Right.
I'm jonesing, man. I need that happy stuff. Just give me a shot. Just one load, please. Just one load.
Well, that's the way that people used to roll. They would go straight with brainwashing, some sort of brainwashing. That way they controlled your levels of serotonin. I don't know why in the world anybody would want this, but, they used to like to do things that way.
The people who are into bukkake are, like, the happiest motherfuckers you've ever met.
I don't even understand what reference that was.
Bukkake?
I know what that is.
Antidepressants?
I don't...
Happiest people? Bukkake, lots of buckets of cum?
Okay, gotcha.
Wow.
I was in a different place mentally. So
yeah, no shit.
I was somewhere else.
Trying to figure out buttons?
No, I was looking at stuff.
I love it.
What?
It's either tattoos or amaranth licking microphones.
It could be. Yeah. Yes. Sure. You don't know. You don't know what it is.
No, I don't know, but that's all right.
It was actually somebody else. Huh. You don't know.
Oh, well, excuse me.
You don't know my viewing habits.
Whatever. I don't care what you look at.
Exactly.
Jesus.
And I don't care what you post.
That's right.
That was a question we had in the pre-show.
I don't own your eye.
Porn pick of the week. Yeah, exactly. Somebody asked a question if I got
annoyed at all the selfies and naked pictures that I take and I post.
No, why would I? They're not my boobs. What are you talking about? Like, people act like it's like your body is somehow supposed to be a reflection. Like, what are you talking about? You do what you do with your body. It's
Whatever.
Your body. You want to take a picture, go take a picture. If you don't want to take a picture, don't take a picture.
And if they're annoying to you, don't look at them.
That's what I'm saying.
And like, why are you concerned about what he thinks anyway? But then,
Well, because they can't imagine like somebody not being like, I guess, jealous. Is that what you think?
Or it could be like how fucking like people get. They're like, oh, you know, I don't know what. Like if you're like, yeah, he really hates it. He gets pissed at it. They'd be like, you know, I would let you do it. I wouldn't get mad at you for that if you were
Right. Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've had this. So like, oh, I'm sorry. They're like, people.
It's your body. You should be allowed. I can't believe your husband gets mad about that.
Or I can't believe someone thinks you're a slut. You're not a slut. Just show me your pussy. Like,
Yeah.
yay.
Well, the funny thing is, at some point, stuff like that works really well on some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is why people try it.
On certain people, yeah, because they're like,
Or at the right time.
They're vulnerable.
At the right moment.
Let's
you know?
do it.
Right.
Jesus. All right, we're going to go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we're going to have a brand new Tits Man. We're also going to have some other stuff to talk about, and something very hilarious that you need to check out that I'm talking about for fun. So, stick around. Come back. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. You can get me on the Twitter later at KinkyKatieRadio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can also Google me because it's easy. Because I like it, and you can.
Whatever.
And you can go watch. You can go watch me on the YouTube. Get me on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with me.
But I see you. So what's wrong with you? You know what it is. But I see you.
Some people know what the hell we're talking about. Some people not. I'm being like attacked over here, and I'm just I feel like that scene in Jaws where the chick is like, you just see her like getting like jerked down.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that scene.
It was the opening of Jaws 1.
Yeah, it's like a 60-year-old movie at this point.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Might as well be in the 1800s.
I don't give a shit.
Like a long ass time ago.
I don't care.
Jesus, fucking forever ago.
All right, so there's a YouTube show that you can watch. It's called like Proud American Slapping.
Okay.
And it's
Proud American Slapping?
Yeah.
Is that Slap Mountain?
Yeah, the redneck slap boxing.
Okay, that's on Slap Mountain.
Oh,
The name of the channel is
yeah.
Slap Mountain, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna go look now because now I want to know. We've been watching it via
YouTube.
Moist Critical.
Right.
Penguin Z0.
Right.
Yeah, that's code name. Fucking ultra code name, Penguin Z0.
Mr. White.
That's right. What am I looking at?
Well, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Proud American Slapping.
That's not it. It was, God damn it. Something
Slap Mountain.
Slap Mountain, that's right.
Talking about slapping.
Slap Mountain. Ow!
Well, there's one of the guys that's on it that apparently does it. They're like,
Slap Fight Championship.
They're like, oh, so-and-so is wearing a shirt for the first time because his girlfriend Tammy was like, if you want to be with me, then you need to wear a shirt. All these girls are coming sniffing around, since you became so popular.
Well, you really have to see the competitors of Slap Mountain are truly unique. I mean, truly, they are unique. They are. It's like amateur almost wrestling. Like And here in the U.S., if you're in the U.S., especially in the South, everybody knows like wrestling, WWE, Hulk Hogan type shit.
Backyard boxing and backyard fights and shit.
Right. And in the South, it's always been a long tradition of having these like leagues of wrestlers and things like that. It seems like that, but it is a slapping competition. and it is the funniest thing ever because we've talked a few times about the ones they have in like Poland where people are really getting smashed.
Where it's like, looks like, hey, these people are professionals. Like, this is their profession. This is what they do or whatever. I mean, they look like slappers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not these fucking.
Well, these guys look like, they've spent a lot of their time in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, it is the best thing since sliced bread. You need to see it immediately. Slap Mountain. Slap Fighting Championship is the name of the channel, I do believe.
And don't forget Tammy.
Yeah, it's like Cletus and Cletus's cousin Larry, make a table. And just stand across, and some of them are really not slapping all that hard, really.
No, and people, they every time they're like, got me in the ear. No, got me in the ear. They didn't do it right.
Some of them are pretty ridiculous, for sure.
And it's like every single slap, and then people would just like drive up, just park their car and put a cooler out. And like,
well, because obviously it's in somebody's backyard, so.
I'm gonna watch this.
Right.
Shot to the neck, slugs him right in the throat. And it looks like another penalty. We've got 3 penalties for Mr. Crystal, 2 penalties for Superstar KC.
So yeah, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's one of those things you have to see.
Yeah, it's one
really?
of those things that you
really do. You have to see a whole group of people that live in West Virginia somewhere on a mountain that decided to make a ring and say, there's enough people in this town that are willing to slap each other on YouTube. Let's do this shit. Like with names like Red Solo Cup.
Yeah.
And I forget even the ones that were
like
for today.
Superstar or something.
It's just really the best names ever.
It's like Romeo Handsome and you're like, all right, bro.
Mr. Crystal, Superstar KC.
Wait a minute.
Hardcore Hillbilly.
The fucking, there's like a, I don't know if he's the announcer or if he's the referee, but there's this big ginger dude with this bowl cut. I mean, like Dumb and Dumber bowl cut.
Right.
And like, wow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I was like, all right, guys. I mean, if you're doing something they enjoy it, and they they're really into it hardcore.
No, that's what I'm saying. That all throughout town, like when they see each other at the diner, they're completely mad dogging each other. Sup, bitch.
You're in my booth.
Sup, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up this Sunday, bitch. You know it, man. I'm gonna slap this shit right out you. Your mama's not gonna be able to taste after I'm done slapping you, boy.
That was my booth at the Waffle House.
I'm gonna slap my own dick out your mama's mouth.
God damn. Oh my God. They said that they were doing a poll and that Thanksgiving Eve is the best night for your chances to get laid.
Yeah, no, everybody goes out. You don't remember doing this?
Oh, yes,
all?
I do remember doing this.
I was about to say, because it was definitely a maneuver. Like, we would always go out the night before Thanksgiving because everybody's like in town.
Thanksgiving too. Yeah. Everyone would finish eating at like 4 o'clock and we're like, to the bar. Right. Everyone's taking a nap. We're going to go get hammered because we're full so we can drink more.
Might not be working tomorrow.
I know.
So I'm going to take advantage of this whole situation right now.
And then if I am, oh well.
Well, not only that, but you have a lot of people going back to like hometowns and shit. Like they're not going to be back. They know they can hit it and quit it.
And just leave.
Yeah, and people do that.
Oh, yeah.
It is a complete maneuver going out of town to, and then figuring, you know what? I could just go out, get some fucking strange, and then what's it matter?
It's like,
bitch, I live in Denver.
right? And it could be even someone like, let's say that you're in Florida and then you're from Denver, but you're in Florida. And then you got like so-and-so from New Mexico who's in Florida and you guys meet at a bar or something.
Well, better yet, you have like fucking Winnie Cooper that you grew up with always wanting to bang. And all of a sudden, 30 years later, you're at Thanksgiving and there's old Winnie standing in the corner looking all hot, standing by the pinball machine.
And all you can think of is that scene from The Accused.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. And it was hot. So hot.
But this time she was willing.
Well, she was willing the whole time in my mind.
Okay.
That's the only way it works for me.
That's true.
Right. She was into it.
She was into the gang rape that I had going on in my head, pulling that train.
That was pretty bad, really.
Toot toot, Winnie.
Really was. But at least it wasn't like, what was that one with Theron Monster?
Oh, yeah. Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron, thank you. I got her name almost kind of like I was in the neighborhood.
Well, you got most, yeah.
Really. And she got back at people for doing shit to her, at least in the movie.
Oh, yeah. They said, well, there was one person that even reported it, that she stuck a flare up his ass and then doused it with gasoline.
Whoa! Serves him right.
Yeah.
Serves him right.
Imagine getting anally friggin' skewered with a flare.
I can't.
A road flare.
No, I don't want. Why did you make me do that? I didn't want to imagine that.
Well,
when you say the words imagine something, what's the first thing people do? They imagine it immediately. Why would you do that to me?
Okay, don't imagine a bright red button.
I totally did not tattoo any dicks on you or anything. I tattooed something that you like.
I bet I could find something. I bet I could find something that looks...
It looks okay.
Well, a lot
Maybe
of things look phallic in it, but...
Maybe you can. Do you think I went that extra step to make sure that there was a dick hidden somewhere in the foliage?
Yeah, you could do that. You might do that.
Would I?
No.
Exactly. That's really... not to you anyway.
Someone else, that's a different story.
Maybe.
All right, let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
This Tits Man is for a particular type of tits lover.
Particular type of tits lover?
Yes. If you like the really oversized basketball-looking fake tits, have I got the place for you.
Right.
Where you can see gobs of females.
Overinflated hoots. Overinflatedhoots.com.
But they're all about the same size.
Overinflatedhoots.com.
We got big hoops. Even bigger hoots.
They're all the same size. Oversized. Hoots.com.
Oversized.com. No. Anyway, but they're all about the same size on and they're all different girls. And they all look like volleyball basketballs. Like they look very hard, very round, very inflated.
Overinflatedboobs.com.
But there's a lot of people that are into that look, and whatever, you're into what you're into, right?
Yeah.
So
some people like them hard and round.
So that's why I'm saying, hey guys, here's a place where you can find those. If you go to Twitter, it's epic_tits88. And it's the name of it is Best Tits Ever. That's what their name is. Anyway, so go check them out, and I'll have their little linky poo on the show notes so you can look at it. And if you want to see giant basketball tits, you can go see giant basketball tits and enjoy it and go have a wank and have fun and imagine yourself, popping them around and playing tetherball with them and shit like that.
Not affiliated with overinflatedtits.com in any way, shape, or form. Tits Man.
So yeah, so that was it on that one. Oh my god, they're coming out with a Tiger King too.
Why?
I don't know why.
Tiger King's in jail, and Carol Baskin.
Well, she's threatening to sue the people or Netflix.
How can she how? Can't sue somebody for doing
Dude, I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
You're not allowed to documentary me. You can't use any of the pictures that are publicly available.
Anytime I roll my eyes when I say, I didn't kill my husband.
Really? I mean, obviously, this is not going to get solved. Let's just really... We don't care if she killed him, really, do we? I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't really give a fuck.
I could give two shits.
Somebody's got to take care of the tigers.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
I don't care if Tiger King gets out of jail, doesn't get out of jail. That's Tiger King's problem.
One of his 7 husbands, probably.
Well, if they're alive, really.
I get a spin-off. Well, they're only like 15. No. Anyway.
He likes them squarely in their mid-20s.
There was a Florida
prime age, as you know.
There was a Florida guy that got all fucking pissed off at McDonald's because they got his order wrong, and they called the police to take him away. And when they got there, he was like, 3 fucking times I didn't get my order right. And then once they got him into, I forgot to. He's naked.
Okay.
Like he was completely naked. And he was yelling, like he got out of his car, went inside, he started yelling, like, and he was naked.
Oh, so he had a problem in the drive-thru originally.
Yes.
Okay.
So when the cops came, he was like, bitch to the cops. He's like, they can't fucking make an order. Like they can't make my goddamn burger right. Well, once he was in the cop car, he tells the police, I have cocaine up my butt.
Okay.
This guy is 56 years old. And he's like, I have cocaine up my butt. I just wanted to let you know. He's like, there's a...
Sir, I have to ask you, do you think that has anything to do with them not getting your order right? I'm going to get to the bottom of this here, sir.
He said he wanted to tell because he was scared because he didn't... He said he had it wrapped in tissue and like up his butt because he didn't want to get like caught with it or something. And then it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Like, you went inside of a fucking restaurant naked already. Like, what did you think? Nothing bad was gonna happen to you? Maybe did you think to like take it out of your ass and like throw it on the ground somewhere before you go? I don't know.
I mean, maybe he really knows the sheriff in town. Like they're buddies. They're fishing buddies. I'm going to be all right.
They're slapboxing buddies.
Cletus is my pal. Go fishing every summer.
I don't know. Fucking people are really weird.
Was it in Florida is what I want to know. Or,
yes.
Oh, okay.
No, it was like Collier County or something.
Well, that explains it all.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we know. That's a neighbor. I mean, obviously it was hot out.
What?
I mean, it was really fucking hot. You know?
Oh, well, that's like, speaking of like crazy typical Florida people, they're like, I wonder where they get their stereotypes from. Well, gee.
Reality, really, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been watching Nolan a lot lately on YouTube.
His name was Tyler Durden.
His name is Tyler Durden.
Nolan, yeah, a tattooer.
He's a tattoo artist. He was on an episode, on a season of Ink Master, but he's got a shop in Florida where actually right by where we used to live, and he's a really nice guy. Like he's a nice guy, but he does he's like a stereotypical like Florida guy. He even has 2 Florida fucking like tattoos of Florida. One's on his face. Right.
I mean, literally, when we watched the videos, we looked at each other. So I know at least 4 people that really remind me of him, and all like he has all of these exotic lizards and
venomous snakes,
yeah,
and
this and that, weird animals, tattoos all over his face.
Loves to go like fishing and diving and just is just like a little nut job.
Really,
yeah,
and that's where it comes from because it's real. There are more of people that are like him around here than it's staggering.
Because people are like, oh no, there's like not a lot of people like that. Oh yeah,
what are you talking about?
It's like
you got to go to the seedy corners. Really, usually you do. Like you have to go to the seedy corners to really find the
Most of
2
the
thumbs
crazy
up.
people.
Well, I'm just saying. That's where they like to hang out.
So yeah, but not everybody's in, the fucking seedy parts.
Sure they're not.
They're not.
Okay.
There's this like London chick. She claims that she was abducted by aliens and then she fell in love with one of them and she wants to, she's hoping to normalize interspecies dating.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you're going to bring him around, right? I mean, you want me to normalize your boyfriend, so your girlfriend or alien friend, whatever you want to call it.
We don't see genders.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's an alien. Obviously, we don't know. So it could be anything. So you're going to have to bring him around. Bring this thing around.
This is what I used to fuck with. You want to suck it?
And which berries am I supposed to be eating?
Yes,
Again?
I don't know.
You know the good ones.
Well, she said that when she was bored during the pandemic, that she decided that she would joke online. She was saying that she wanted aliens to abduct her.
Okay.
Well, apparently, she started to have dreams about white light. And then on May 31st, she says she heard a voice in her dream and it commanded her to wait in the usual spot.
Right.
She said she heard the voice before, but she knew what it meant.
It's time to pay the landlord. I don't want to pay him anymore. I don't want to. I tell him he's so ugly.
I'm 2 months behind, so that means it's my behind.
Tired of sucking your little dick.
I got something about little dicks in a minute.
What?
But yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're being so aggressive toward people.
What do you mean? Aggressive?
I got
towards
something
people?
for a little dick.
No, this is something uplifting.
Is it?
It's something nice. It's something good.
Okay, good.
Yes, and I learned it from Weird History.
Learned it from watching. Really?
Yeah.
The staggering amount of content on YouTube is really.
It is.
I know. You put a limit on that for some people.
I don't know.
You're learning too much, woman.
Well, that's why I thought it was so funny because my last episode, it got age restricted and Roku doesn't let me watch my own fucking video because for some reason it doesn't let me watch age restricted YouTube videos.
There's a setting somewhere. Something.
Fucking crazy.
I have to do something.
Yeah, because I looked, I'm probably not looking at the right thing, but the parental fucking things are off because fucking Christ, we're both well over 18. Anyway.
Wow. I don't know why you even. Why? I mean, obviously they shouldn't be for children. So whatever.
Well, yeah, no.
You don't get much peep out of me about it.
No, age restricted is fine. But I mean, if I want to be able to watch my video to like see what I'm doing or how I'm acting and shit like that, I want to be able to watch it on my TV.
Okay.
So
maybe I'll fix it. Maybe.
All right. Well, then whatever. Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Maybe I won't.
Anyway, so this chick who got abducted, she said that that the thing kept that a flying saucer she kept seeing by her window of her bedroom. So then she got abducted and he kept.
I like how you're just accepting she got abducted, obviously.
Well, she says she explains it on her YouTube channel.
Okay. What's her YouTube channel? Oh wow! You could be giving me the solid information. We could be. I don't
know. Look up Abby Bella, Abbie, Abby Bella, Bella, 1 L.
Oh, Bela.
Yeah. Anyway, she's like, yeah, it's got big eyes, like what they call the grays, that's how they look like, because that's how everyone says they look like. But, yeah, it was fucking, it's weird.
She has a lot. Is she like an annoying looking blonde?
Yes, she's blonde. Uh-huh.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. She has a lot of things on here.
Yeah.
A lot. She dated a serial killer. He deleted me from the database. Tinder, dated aliens. I'm in love with an alien. Will you be my first husband? My life is a Russian spy. So
she's a fucking wackadoo.
Yeah, well, It could be a character. Come on.
Of course it is.
Know.
Well, no, I'm saying of course it is. Like, of course it is. But I mean, whatever. Yeah, because you got to make up something.
This is deep down the fucking rabbit hole. Like, I'm going to say total views on this YouTube channel might be 6,000, 5,000 views total on all of her videos.
Really,
I'm not kidding. Really, like, very, very. So, wow, where did you dig this up? You really found the weird ones.
I don't know where I dug it up. I don't remember. But I found it.
I can't really believe that, I dated a serial killer or I'm in love with an alien. That I'm surprised that hasn't gone viral.
As Wang. Check this out.
My UFO abduction story.
I
She
don't
got
know.
a 30-minute video on getting abducted. You'd figure you could talk for hours about that, you know?
It's porn, though.
Is it?
Ouch.
You find out her name's really like Sarah Miller. You know, she's from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and she just thought it'd be funny.
Whatever, it could be. I mean, a lot of people do that. All right, so getting to that whole going to the guys with small dick thing, like, the happy thing.
Okay.
Well, because there was they had a show, and
Like how you say that.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
I wasn't directing it
I'm just trying to stick up for my fellow brothers.
Dude, this is not a bad thing.
My dick brothers.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're not being mean.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not being mean at all.
Well, good. Don't.
Because the whole episode was about, they say, why do men in classical art have small junk?
Okay.
Like the Greek and the Romans.
Okay. Right.
Well, what they're saying
They're
is
growers, not showers.
No. They were more about having more muscles and a smaller dick. They said little dicks are kind of like what like fat asses are now. They're like
it was in style at the time, is what you're saying.
Little dicks were preferred, and they said dudes with bigger dicks and more well endowed people, they were fucking dumber. Like big tits are bimbos.
Really?
They're like big dicks were like himbos.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they said that it made you stupid, and small dicks made you better warriors.
Maybe it does. We don't know. I don't know what the statistics are on that.
So it was like this whole like half an hour like thing. Then that's what they talked about, and that's why like the statue of David, like why his like dinghy is so small, and why on almost all of the like paintings and statues and sculptures and shit, everybody's dick is like whee!
Like the entire Italian Renaissance kind of a thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
That's so if you had like a little dick back then,
It'll come back around.
that you were like the man, and you were thought of as like, oh yeah, like you're mama.
Well, I mean, 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝔂 says that according to a scientist, people are getting smaller dicks as generations go on. Like, we're going to evolve out of having dicks was 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝔂's theory on it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Like, later on, millions of years down the road, why would we need to actually have sex? Come on, you've seen what was that?
Well, how in the hell are guys going to get pleasure if they really are? You guys have got better learn butt stuff then.
You plug into a machine. This is all virtual. You plug into a little machine and boom.
Okay,
and
so
it's
like
way better than the real thing.
So it's like cone heads where they have senso rings.
They don't even need senso rings.
Senso rings.
You just it's like Demolition Man. They just plug in and sit there together. They just have a shared orgasm, but they're just sitting in the same room. You could do that without the person there. No, but no saying.
I don't know. That just doesn't sound like it would feel good. Even though you do have an orgasm, but I mean,
we're talking
other
high
things
like
feel good too.
Let's say they're like stimulating things in your brain, and you literally are having the best orgasm you could possibly ever have. And do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you only get that electronically. Because they're the only ones that could tickle that fucking spot.
That's true.
So you're going to walk away from dick. So like your 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝔂 says there's not going to be any dick. So obviously there's not going to be any dicks. Dicks are going away.
Say so the 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴, so it is done.
So it is done.
Oh my God.
Say 5 𝓚𝓚𝓷𝓴𝓂s. 3 Hail Marys.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave you on this one tonight. It's not sex related, but I completely understand. There was a passenger plane. It was forced to make an emergency landing, after a stowaway cat attacked the pilot. It was like, so people who are complaining about all these like Delta and Southwest and shit, just think about it. It could be worse. You could have your plane could crash because there was a fucking rogue kitty on there and we're like, I hate this pilot.
Maybe there wasn't a jump seat available for a stewardess that was flying from Denver to Ohio to catch her next shift. Like it was really pussy that came out from underneath the thing, and that's, they just inferred cat. Like they didn't actually mean pussy.
I'm horny. I need it now. It's in the air. This is the cockpit, right?
It's weird though. As a plumber, that it happens. Like cats have jumped in my truck several times because you'll have a door open and you'll unload something, and maybe you walk away from your truck for a minute. And I have found cats on more than one occasion inside my truck that I've had to just, come on, buddy. Yeah, you got to keep an eye out when there's a cat around. A cat may just jump in to check it out.
Well,
then all of a sudden you cook the cat in the back of your truck. Fuck that. I know. Tell me about it.
Oh.
Right. So you got to keep an eye on that shit.
That's not good. All right. Well, we're going to get at on cat death. No, we're going to
cat death.
All right. We are going to get out of here for tonight. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day, week, month, year, shift, commute, drive, whatever it is the fuck that you're doing. Cleaning your house, having the background. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. As long as you're having fun or whatever, entertain.
Something.
I don't know.
Stuff and other stuff.
Do you have anything for me, Essie?
No.
All right, guys. Well, I had fun, and I hope you did too. And kisses on your favorite butts. Bye. There'll be more sex next week. I'm all grr. I don't know. Let's throw some weed.
I like tacos and burritos.